Yo, hello. How's it going? How is the day going? What are we saying? How's everyone doing? I am juicing this melon. And I'm going to do that. I'm using a metal knife, yes. It's not ideal, yes. Please don't comment on the knife. It's the easiest way to do this. Like, if you're chopping up 7 or 10 of these a day, this is how you do it. Don't be like, oh, he said don't use metal, and now he's using a metal knife. Blah, 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 blah. Like, this is how you do it if you're doing a lot of this. You have to be realistic. Sorry, I have mucus. What time is it? It's early. It's like 8 a.m. But the early bird catches the worm, and this is how you catch the worm. Apparently, according to that. You had a watermelon for breakfast this morning. That's good. You're out the frame a bit. Yeah, I know, but it's good. It's good enough, I think. It's good. We can hold on. Let's move this. Let's see. I'm just chopping up water, basically. That. I'm just here to chat for a bit. Where did I get the mucus from? So yeah, I'm detoxing it. People like, are you not seeing what I'm doing? I'm going through a detox. People expect me to be perfect or something. That's what the vibe I get is like. People are like, "Hey, why are you doing?" Look at how many people ask me where I am. That's crazy. I would never tell you. But the the amount of people that expect me to be perfect already, like I'm going through the process and showing the process as I do it. That's the whole point of this. Like, I'm not perfect. I am doing the process. So people are like, wow, look at you. You don't have a perfect body. Like, it's like, yeah, but it's because I'm going through the process and showing you it because I did it before and then my body got dirty again and now I'm doing it again so I can show you how to do it. That's the whole point. Like luckily I dirtied up my body again so I can show you what to do this time. Yeah, it's seated for sure. Good stuff. Yeah, so lucky, like, so don't expect me to be perfect. Don't be like, oh, hey, this guy's not perfect. Like, don't make comments about that. Like, I am not perfect. I'm doing, yes, I'm feds on this side. I'm showing you the process, and you're watching me do it. You're going to see a transformation here. So, let me explain what happened. You might have seen I did 5 days on juices and liquids, 5 straight days, and then if you noticed, I was border hopping. I was going like country to country. I went to Australia, and where else did I go? Can't even remember. I've been to so many countries of border hopping. And basically, what I did was tired myself out. It's really exhausting. So this uses a lot of energy because your body uses a lot of energy to detox itself, right? And you still have energy while you're doing it, but regardless, this is the focus. When you're doing this, you have to be all about it. And then I was border hopping. I went to Australia and I was doing it, and I did 5 days on juices, hopping borders. And then when I got back here, I got stopped by immigration, and then it negged me out basically. So I ate some food, and then it took me like 2 days to get off the food. So I had a meal. It was just sweet potato and salad, no salt, no oil, nothing like bad. And then the next day I did it again. And then I did like 3 days on juices. And then I ate another meal. And now this is my fourth day on juices. So now I'm stationary. If you haven't noticed, I'm in one place. You've noticed on my videos, usually I'm outside when I make videos because I'm always moving around. But at the moment, so that now I can focus on this. Basically, that's what I'm doing now. For anyone who was curious about why I haven't said what day I'm on or anything, it's because I was traveling a lot, and you can't really do this while traveling. I learned. I never tried to do it while traveling before, but you can't. Really, you can, but it's hard. So it's much easier to be stationary, and so that's what you're seeing now. So I'm on the fourth day of this pure watermelon. It's very good, but I'm going through a detox. So if I don't look perfect, then that's why. Don't expect me to be perfect. When you're detoxing, your body will go through loads of changes and you'll have symptoms and you might look funny some days, you might look dodgy, like you might not look your best some days. It's just how it is. That's just how it is. Don't be like, oh, look at him, he's got a mole on his face. Don't listen to him. Don't be like that. You can't be like that, basically. 1 second. You have to recognize that this is a marathon. It's not a sprint. You have to recognize the process. Basically, this is a process. It takes a while. It takes years to clean your body. The transition itself takes 6 to 12 months. 6 to 12 months. That's how long it's going to take just to transition over to be able to do this. Or you can jump straight into this if you don't do that. Basically, I did that. unless you're really sick, don't do this. Basically, unless you really need to heal something really quickly, then don't do this. What's the longest I fasted? I did 96 days on juices before. In 2022, I did 96 days on juices, and then I did 35 days on juices, and then I did 69 days on juices, all in the same year. I spent more days on juices that year than I did eating food. Hello, Acoustic Rebel. How are you? Yeah, I did. So that's what it takes, by the way. That's what it takes. And I still didn't get it all clean. So that's what it takes. This time, you're going to see amazing things. It just takes time. Don't be like, stop pointing out minor flaws that people do. They point out like the minor, it's like they'll find you and then they'll go like minor flaw and they'll be like, look, don't listen to him. He's got this tiny problem. It's like, fuck off. Do you know what I mean? Like, you got to recognize the process. What was that? Hold on. I've got wet hands. I shouldn't touch the phone. Don't send me invites. Hold on. Saint Bart on the and people say about the Saint Bartholomew statue. People say, "Oh, don't you know he's holding his skin in that statue? Don't you know he's holding his skin?" No, he isn't. He's holding a book. Who, after being skinned, would hold a book and stand all regally? It's so stupid. Like, you got to use your brain. Like, it's just common sense. Like, he obviously isn't. That obviously is a lie. Like, they make up lies about all of the saints, and they make up lies about Jesus, and they say how they crucified Jesus on a cross. That's bullshit. It didn't happen. That would never happen. Someone like Jesus would have been a master of his energy field. He would never have been even seen by them. That would never have happened. So you have to use your brain. And it's not even using your brain, it's using your awareness. When you get to a certain point of awareness, you'll see that all this stuff they told you is bullshit. That's why knowledge is power, and that's why awareness is key. Because as you realize these things in your own being, you start to see what is a lie. If you don't have this in your being already, if you haven't already realized these things in your own being, you won't be able to see what is a lie and what is true, because it will all be muffled and distorted. Because, for example, you won't even be able to feel. So if you have a clean body, right? If you have a clean body, you can't touch oil, like seed oils. You won't be able to touch it. It'll be like your body will be like, get it off straight away. But if you're eating those foods, your body doesn't do that. And actually, if you're eating those foods, they're in your skin. And then if you touch distilled water, like from a watermelon, for a long time at the start of this cleanse, I was putting my hand in juices and going like that, and it was oily because the juices were pulling oils out of my skin. And my brain was like, oh, that juice is oily, don't drink it. And I went through a long period of not being able to trust myself with the juices and the food I was eating. Because I was like, oh, someone's done something to it, they've put oil in it. And like, but it was coming out of my skin. But in my head, it was like, I couldn't tell. I had no idea. So my point with that is, if you aren't clean enough and you don't have a certain level of body autonomy and sovereignty, which is a clean body, then you're not going to know what to think and what to trust and who to listen to. Because that's why there's so much information and confusion around food. Because they know that you will be confused. Because there's all this shit in the body, and we're like really, and people have got really far away from the ideal. Which is the ideal. Don't get it through. This is the ideal. But for this to make sense, if I said to you, eat nothing but that, that's not going to make sense to most people. They're going to be like, hold on, if I do that, I'm going to be hungry. Where's the protein? Where's the dryness? You're not supposed to have dry stuff stuck in your body, and you're not supposed to have that much protein. One sec. But if you have a bunch of stuff in your body and a bunch of gunk in your body, and you're eating animals and cheese and all of this stuff, then this isn't gonna make any sense to you. You're gonna think you need protein, you're gonna think you need fat, you're gonna think you need all this stuff, but you don't. What you need to do is clean your body and get the paint off. And when I say paint, I mean fat and oil. It's like paint. It's like if you get a paintbrush and blob the wall, that's paint. You painted the wall, and it's quite hard to get that off. Oil does the same inside your body. So if you eat oil, it's like paint. You just painted yourself, quite literally. And so this gets it off, but this will interact with, if you have too much oil in your body, this will interact with it. And that's why you have to transition. That's why I talk about transition. You have to go carbohydrate over to fruits and eating them, and then over to juicing. Get to the point where, look, I'm just cutting this up and make juice. Just making some juices. And I'll do like 9 liters today. Like when you get to the point where you can handle 9 liters of juice, that's when you really start cleaning. And that's why I might look a bit like there sometimes, because it's a cleansing process. You have to understand that. Like, so don't make little comments about like, oh, he doesn't look perfect. Like, you got to recognize the longevity of this process. Why do I take cashews? I don't anymore. That was a part of it. See, that's what I mean. It's a transition. That was a part of it. Without protein and small carbs, no muscle equals malnourishment. Yeah, that's what I mean. There's one there. See, it's not going to make sense to you if you think that you need loads of protein to be energetic. Energy is not about the size of your muscles. It's about energy flow in your body. And there's strength and there's functional strength. I don't know how I can prove this. I'm not the strongest person in the world, but I'm going through a detox. Let me show you something. Let's see if this is... yeah, this is all I have for weight. But look, I can talk and I can breathe and I don't have to lean. Look, this is 3 big watermelons. I don't know, it's probably like, I don't know, 20 kilos probably. Like, and I'm breathing and talking and being comfortable. If you have to lean on yourself to do it, that's not real strength. This is functional strength because I'm breathing, I'm holding my breath center. And that's not the heaviest thing in the world, but like I said, I'm not the strongest person in the world. But that's just to give you an example. Strength is about energy flow and breath, not necessarily the size of your muscles. There's so much illusion. Yeah, either way, like someone said 20k, well, it doesn't matter how, wait, the point is, what my point was, it doesn't matter. Everyone wants to nitpick, that's what I mean, oh, look at that, just stop it. Like, you got to recognize this whole process. Like, so the brain, the human mind, doesn't want to have to face this because subconsciously, your mind knows that if you start doing this, you're going to have to deal with all your traumas and emotions, all of them. So your mind will come up with all these convoluted little reasons to be like, don't do that. And the parasites will be like, no, don't do that. And they'll put thoughts in your head. That's how that works. Those intrusive thoughts come from your gut, by the way. They don't come from there. They come from there. And that's from having meats and stuff in the body. One sec. If you eat meats and things like that, you're feeding parasites. Just gave up meat. Good. Yeah, cool. That's good. It ain't, bro. Trust me. Oh, where's my evidence? My evidence is direct experience. Everything I'm saying can be... See, that's what I mean. I know... You know when you're over the target because you get all the flack. That's how you know. But my evidence is do it and see. There's not a human alive that wouldn't come to the same conclusions if they did this. But the problem is you won't, because your mind will be like, I need proof, I need documents. Like, just, this isn't for you if you need all that. This is because there are people who can hear it. Talk about what's going to happen in the future. We're all going to manifest Eden, and we're all going to live in pure bliss and happiness if you do this, if you clean your body. If you don't do this, the consequences of not doing this are very steep. So steep that if you understood them, you would be doing this right now, basically. So you have no evidence. I am the evidence, mate. And there's many others. Plus, do I recommend parasite cleaning? Not really. Like, just nourish your body. They live in mucus. So if you clean the mucus out, they won't be a problem. Don't eat to kill. That's the whole point. Don't put something in your body with the intention of like killing a parasite. Don't do that. Because you're just, it's like, you got to recognize that intention is everything. Does consciousness expand when you juice fast? Yes. You open up all the channels. You open up all the blockages and obstructions, and you get rid of all the impediments to the connection to spirit and God and nature, which is the mother, because God is the father and the earth is the mother. You see how that works? Some people say that God is female, but it's absolutely not true. The earth is the mother. The earth is what nurtures you. In a family dynamic, the mother nurtures the children, and the father takes the children to work, and that's what God does. Like, he'll let the mother nurture you, which is this, and then he'll take you to work. That's what God will do, because he's your father. What about seeds? Yeah, look, no proof of that. Everyone wants proof. Like, just do it. Like, your soul can resonate with truth, basically. So if you can't see it, what is it what Jesus said? He who has ears to hear, let him hear, basically. So What's wrong with a mixed diet? Well, you don't want to do that. You'll create acids in your body. You don't want to mix fats and sugars. You definitely don't want to have meats and animal products because they feed worms and they rot inside your body. If you eat animal products, that's the reason you need deodorant. That's the only reason you would need deodorant. Like even if you just go vegan, you won't need deodorant anymore because you won't smell. It's the animal products that make you stink. You say you have a mixed diet and no acid. How do you know? You only feel what you feel. Once you start getting that acids out, you start feeling yourself more. Yeah, someone said you're not supposed to cut fruits with metal. And not really, but when you're doing like 10 of these a day, give me another option. Like I'm basically drinking 9 liters of this a day. I'm counteracting that with the juice. It doesn't matter that much when you're doing this much. But when you're only eating like one watermelon, you don't want to do that. I was eating one watermelon at the time. So it's like, that's my watermelon for the day. But because I'm doing so much of this, I've got to do it I've got to do it quickly enough. Like I'm here for like 2 hours a day doing this. So you have to do that, basically, unless there's a better way. Stay safe for sure. Thank you for what you're doing. Yeah, you're welcome. I like it when people say thank you because most people just want to nitpick. You say trust me, but bro, trust me, it ain't no big deal. Well, you don't have to listen. Anyone who listens, fair play, good on you. You're smart. But if you don't want to listen, don't. I don't care. Thank you. I love learning. Good. Metal and watermelon. Yeah, I just explained that. It is what it is. I'm doing loads of this. Whatever. Like, who cares? At this point, like, do parasites feed off sugar? Kind of. Yes, kind of. They live in mucus though. So if you get the mucus out, it won't be a problem. You just got to get the mucus out. You got to recognize this is like a multifaceted issue with complex layers. It's not as simple as it seems. One sec. What's my take on taking avocado? It's high in fat. You don't really want that much fat in your body, really. Like, if you clean yourself, so basically, this is what I was saying about confusion. If you don't have a clean body, you're going to be confused on what to eat and what to do. So, if you clean your body, you'll see how all these things affect you. Get your body really clean. I did this before, like 2 years ago, and then I gunked it up again. So now I'm cleaning it again. That's what I said at the beginning of this, so I can show you what to do. But if you get yourself really clean and then eat an avocado, tell me how you feel. It's not good. You don't want that in your body. And it's the same with salt. Eat salt, get really clean, and then eat some salt, and you'll see exactly what I'm saying. Like, it just immediately causes damage if you eat salt. And most people don't realize that, but like that's what I'm saying about you need to have the clean body to have the understanding of what is good and what isn't. Otherwise, you're going to have to rely on listening to other people, and there's so much confusion around. Then how do you know who to listen to? That's why if you clean your body, even like listening to me right now, most people are like, I need proof. It's because you're confused. You don't know what to do. But if you clean your body, you'll know exactly what to do. You won't listen to any people. Yeah, working out cleans your body for sure. Yeah, and exercising. Don't we have salt in our bodies naturally? No, sodium. Sodium isn't salt, it's different. You have sodium in your body. So that's a mineral. Salt is sodium chloride, it's a different thing. Someone said, let's all ask about psychedelics. You can ask all you want. Wait, bro has a house. What do you expect? What do people seem to think I'm some kind of, like, what do you expect? Just because I'm outside a lot, it's like, just because you have a house doesn't mean you need to be in it all the time. Like this is another thing as well. What I noticed in cleaning my body and then going back to like the normal foods that people eat and then cleaning it again, I noticed how physical activity for most people is a crazy thing. People don't want to walk. People don't even walk anywhere. Like everyone I met in hostels, they were getting taxis everywhere, riding bikes, never walking anywhere. Very few people I know actually walk places. But you should be able to walk comfortably without any soreness, without any problems all day. But if you have a dirty body, you won't be able to do that. So all of these things are all about cleaning the body. Once you clean your body, you'll see exactly what I'm saying. You will know exactly what I'm saying. You will want to exercise. Even right now, my body's saying, do some push-ups. And I don't do push-ups to build and get really big. I do them because my body's saying do them and it feels good. And the body just wants, it's like playtime for the body. It wants to utilize those muscles. It's not about being massive. When most people eat high protein, what they're doing is retaining water. That's why people who eat high protein don't go to the gym for a few days. They visibly lose muscle because there's water in there. It's water. That high amount of protein from eating animals is making the body retain water because you're making acids and the body needs the water to counterbalance it. That's what's happening. So, like when you see people like drinking ice cream to get big, well, they're just putting toxins in their body. And then they're working out and the toxins are going there. That's what it is. It's like a toxic way to do it. There's only one healthy way to do it. Chat, is he right? Well, yeah, I am right. But you know, whatever, like... Sorry. See, this is a detox process. People are like, oh, wow, you have mucus in your throat. Yes, I'm removing it. If you did this, it would happen for you as well. Absolutely. Does money show up if you believe it will? No, money is energy. And the amount of money you have is directly proportional to 1, your relationship to it, 2, the value you can add to the world, and 3, your attitude about it. If you think it's evil, think about money as consciousness. If you think it's evil, why would it want to be your friend? And the way that things work in this reality is if you try and cling on to something, it's like if you meet a girl and you start texting her every day. Like say you sent her 20 messages a day and she didn't reply and you kept messaging her, she's not going to want to talk to you. You have to look at money like that and all consciousness like that. Don't get attached. Like let it come to you like a cat. Treat it like a cat. Someone said I'd rather be big. Well, that's fair enough. You'd rather just be full of toxins and water. Oh, I don't have range of motion. If I tried to chase you, I would be all waddly. Like, do you know what I mean? Fuck that. You want to be lean. You want to be like athletic. Like you want to be able to breathe properly. If you have all this gunk in there, you're not going to be able to do that. Even now I have gunk in there. And that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to get it out. Well, I am getting it out. How do we avoid saggy skin while doing a fruit cleanse? That's what I'm saying. Some points during a cleanse, you're just going to you're not going to look right some days. This is how it is. Like, I don't know, some days I look a bit scraggy doing this, but it just is what it is. Like, it's just the process. As you clean and hydrate, your skin will naturally sort itself out. It all balances out in the end. It's just a process you have to recognize. What is the problem with mushrooms? No problem. They're a little bit mucousy, but they're fine. Have your irises changed since you detox? Yeah, your eyes get brighter as you detox, definitely. Thank you for all the info. You're welcome. Do I meditate? Never. Never. Is the line in the atlas still recommended? Yeah, always. 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 That's the number one thing. Get your atlas in, clean your body. That's like my whole message every day. Get your atlas in, clean your body. You did a juice feast for 60 days. Yeah, cool. But the thing is, if you just do that, this is why you have to transition. One of the reasons you have to transition, because if you just jump straight into a juice fast and you haven't learned how to eat, say you're eating a normal Western diet and then you do a juice fast, say you do 60 days, you've got a clean body now, what are you going to put in it? You don't know. You didn't learn how to eat. That's why you have to transition, because you build that foundation and then you know what to do when you get off the fast. Do you need to get rid of mucus before getting your atlas in? No. Getting rid of the mucus triggers the realignments, but getting your atlas in, you can just do that anytime. Literally anytime. One second. So that's that. Yeah, anyone can do that at any time. Do you know what I've noticed a lot of times in these these lives and comments on the videos is that people, if they don't get a response, they'll copy and paste the exact same message and keep sending it. It almost feels like AI or something. I don't know. Like I can't imagine doing that. Like if I said something, and I would at least say it different. I wouldn't like copy. I don't know. I swear, I'm not saying anyone doing that is AI, but some of the people doing that, like I'm a bit suspect of. What country are you in? I'll never tell you. How to astral project, and is it even true that you can really astral project? Yeah, you can. I don't know how to do it. I've done it accidentally. It just happens, but I don't know how to do it. I don't have a method. It just happens when it wants, basically. It's a passive skill for me. You're assuming you're already rich, so it will come naturally. Yeah, it will. Just keep with that train of thought, but you're gonna need to. You're gonna have to. There has to be a reason for, because money comes from other people, where like comes from like God and doing God's work, but through doing God's work, other people will want to give you money, basically. So, and all money is from other people. Everybody has a certain amount of money, and then people give you money based on what they find valuable. If they find the thing that you have to be valuable, they give you money for it. That's an exchange of value. Like you have something I want, I have some money, here you go. There's an energetic exchange. It's equal, it's fair. That's what money is. So money isn't this evil thing. Like it can be used and looked at that way, but at this time it's an energetic exchange of value, which if you understand that, you'll know that just figure out how you can add value to the world. Don't try and like hoard it, and don't try and like, oh, just to get the money. Figure out how to make yourself into somebody who can add value to everybody else. And then people will want to give you money if you do that. So that's the way to do that. Probably wondering what I'm doing, like just going that way every now and then. It's mucus. It's mucus from this. Like when you drink fruit and living water, like it's coming up now. That's why I have like a bit of like, I'm just keeping my breath, because keeping your breath is everything. Keeps your energy field closed. So when you're detoxing and you understand that, there's a whole conscious process of conscious breathing, getting the mucus out, and now I'm talking as well. So there's like a lot going on for me. It might just seem there's a lot happening here in my conscious field. But when you consume water, this is living water. It replaces the old memory inside your body. That's why I say you get the paint off, which is the oil and fat. Because once oil locks in moisture, that's why face creams hydrate you. That's why toothpaste makes your mouth feel like hydrated. It's oil. It's making you retain water. It's not real hydration. It's like a fake. It's bullshit, basically. So when you get the oil and fat out of your body, you replace the water inside your body with this, which is living water. And what that does is it gets the old stuff out, and you'll see that old stuff is inhibiting your breath, and that's what it's doing. So as it comes out, I'm just spitting it out, and then I can breathe properly. So I'm trying to communicate with you lot. So to do that, I have to continuously do this as my body cleanses, and this takes a while. That's why people do 60, 90, 100 days on juices. It's like a process that takes time. Got to understand there's a process. Maybe you think about what you want to spend the money on first. Yeah, just keep it. It's nice to not have to think about it. What if you suffer with anemia while doing a fruit cleanse? You're 1 week in and you're cold. You're going too fast. Yeah, that's where you transition. It takes like a year to transition. So people will see, like, so this is what I'm trying to convey to people every day. Because is there any way you can save this life? Yeah, I have a YouTube channel. True Immortal. Subscribe, I upload them there. True Immortal. So people see me doing this and then they're like, oh, I need to do that. But they don't hear that I said transition. Every time I say transition, transition, transition. But they don't hear that. They just think, oh, I can do that. They don't, it's like, that'd be like a bodybuilder trying to lift 600 pounds straight away. It would never happen. Like if it was your first day in the gym, you can't do it. That's why you have to transition. That's why you start with the smaller weights, which is the carbs. And then you move towards this. Even this is an intense detox for me. And I've been transitioning for a long time. Like, even now, like, I've got mucus coming out. It's well annoying. Believe that, it is annoying. But it is what it is. Which fruit is best to do when juicing? Any you like, but they all have different personalities. This is my favorite. Always has been. This is the king. This is the king. Because it's the most hydrating and least... It's the least... it's got the least density. Like grape juice, orange juice, they're thicker, but this is closer to water, so it really flushes you. Finally doing live. Yeah, cool, I am. I did one yesterday as well. It's really fun. I've had little phases where I do them and then I don't, but I like them. I have to be conscious of my energy field at all times, and so I can only do what I can do. People always think like, oh, you live this life of like pure leisure. It's like, mate, when you get to this level, whatever you want to call it, when you get like this, you have to be so aware of everything because things are energetic. It's not just physical stuff. Like you have to have your energy field closed even when you're alone all day. Like there's no more fucking around basically. And it's, hold on, it's annoying. Let's put it that way. But the annoyance is to teach you how to be conscious basically. It's like high pressure processing or something. Like that's why when you see me like border hopping and stuff, what do you think I'm doing? Like when I'm like border hopping, what do you think that is? Do you think I'm just like gallivanting? Mate, there's a deep work happening that I can't even explain properly yet. I don't know if I'm allowed, but there's like I'll leave it at that. But basically, I'm not just visiting other places. Let's put it that way. I'm doing things. Like, that'll make sense one day. I know how annoying that is to hear. Oh, that'll make sense one day. I know how annoying that is to hear, but it is what it is. That's all I can say. Can I talk about why they stopped me at the airport? Yeah, because I didn't have my energy field closed. It's my fault. It's all about your energy field. Like, that's what I'm saying. You don't get seen by parasites when you have your energy field closed. So it was the parasites in the staff that were like, oh, stop it. Do you see what I'm saying? So you have more control than you think. Can I explain how to close it? Yes, proper breathing. But there's always this mucus and stuff trying to stop you from doing that. Tries to keep you open. So that's the game we're playing. It's like, so you have to, that's why I'm keep getting the mucus out, because it's like, I have to keep my energy field closed to be able to do this live. Because if my energy field is open, I can't do this. You see what I mean? If you throw up with certain fruits, bananas, watermelon, mango. Yeah, you don't need to throw up. If your body says throw up, then do it. Because it'll just be getting acids and toxins out anyway. That's what throwing up is. That's why when you feel sick and you throw up, you feel better. Because your body had a bunch of toxins in your stomach and it wanted to eject them. It's not a bad thing. Mate, this sounds ridiculous. Yeah, it's fine. Do you know what? If you think that's ridiculous, then, mate, that was like basic stuff. Like, if you think that's ridiculous, then if you find out what's really going on here, like I've got stuff that I can tell you that I don't even know how to say it at all. I'm gonna have to make a movie or something like to make it seem like I'm not just saying it, because it's so crazy. What's my thoughts on procreation? Yeah, you should do that with your twin flame, basically. Don't just do it with random people. Can we eat fish? You can do whatever you want. I wouldn't recommend it though. It makes acids in your body. Like, fish and meat cause acids to form. Yeah, twin flame, that's a thing. That is a real thing that happens in this life. What about sardines and avocado? Well, that's a fish, isn't it? Do you ever tell people my age? No, rarely. Very rarely do that. I don't. The less that you know about me personally is probably better, to be honest, because I'm speaking to a lot of people every day. It's better for me. I like to retain some level of privacy and anonymity. How do you find your twin flame? Yeah, you find them spiritually first. And yes, I have found them. Just, I don't know. It's weird. It's such a weird thing because it's like I haven't spoke to them in like 10 years. Who know? Like, do they know? Like, and then you have thoughts like, am I crazy? But it's not. It's like, it is very real. So it's so interesting. Like, I love it. But it's just, how is it going to manifest? That's how I think. Like, how is, because it is going to manifest. If you have that, you're magnetically attracted to that person no matter what. But how is that going to happen? Like, thinking about it, it's like, how could that ever happen? But we'll see. That's the fun of life. Magical things happen. That's just how it is. Someone said, how can we eat eggs? Eggs make mucus, very sticky, and they're acidic. It's the same as eating meat. You don't want to do that. It gets stuck in your body. How do you start a juice fast when you're at work and you need energy? You don't just start a juice fast. You transition. Go from carbohydrates to living foods and then do a juice fast. Carbohydrates, bread, rice, pasta, potatoes, jam, honey, sugar, juices, that kind of thing. Don't just go all the way here because one, you're gonna be detoxing very effectively and it won't be too intense for you. Two, you're gonna get bored. And three, you need to learn how to eat. So you've got something to do after, you've got a baseline to move back to after. It's really important that you transition. Don't skip the transition. What would you recommend for acne? Clean your body. It's just gunk and fat coming out of your skin. That's what it is. Do I use tamarind? No, I don't. Do I practice retention? Yeah, well, I don't practice it. I just don't think about it. It just doesn't occur to me anymore. Yams, yeah, sweet potatoes are really good. What are living foods? This is a living food. That is electric living food. That is food. That is true human food. This is what humans are designed to eat. This is what you will thrive if you eat. But you have to clean yourself enough to the point where this isn't going to detox you too quickly. That's what the transition is about. Where should I get my fruit? Anywhere. I did it with supermarket fruits in the beginning. You can do it with supermarket fruit. That's what I did. It's very possible. How can you afford your lifestyle? My lifestyle is is more inexpensive than it is to live in the West. It's not. People are like, wow, how do you do this? It's like, well, what do you think it is? Like, what do you think I'm doing? Like staying in the Ritz or the Hilton? Like, like it's not like that. Like, my lifestyle is provided to me by life and God to do what I need to do, just like yours is and everyone else's. Spiritually, you always have what you need. Don't know what people seem to think, but like I get that question a lot. It's like, well, it's just not like this. It was like 60 baht, which is about £1. It's like a pound. I've got this juicer for £20, and then to stay in this hotel, it's like £15. It's nothing. Like it costs less than most other people's lifestyles. That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. This is very available to everyone. Supermarket fruit is good. Yeah, I did it. What's my job though? I help people clean themselves and heal their bodies and teach them how to do that. That's what I'm saying. If you become a person of value who can help, people give you money. That's how it works. Do I only eat fruit? It's like, it's a process. So I'm just cleaning at the moment. It's a process. It's always changing. That's why I don't say like definitively only, like you have to transition. That's why I say eat bread, eat rice, eat pasta, then move over. Like even beyond this, there's more. Even beyond the cleaning part, there's more, but there's no point talking about that yet. Basically, you get clean, then you can eat properly. Don't you lose muscle? No, that's what I was saying. That's water weight that you lose. Like real strength is functional. It's energy flow. It's not about your size of your muscles and the amount of water and toxins in them. How to get clean, transition. That's how you do it. I've got a playlist. Go on my page. Go to the top. There's a transition playlist. There's a bunch of videos in there, about 10 of them. That shows you exactly what to do. Or you can book a call with me and I'll show you exactly what to do on the call. There's a link in my bio if you want to do that as well. But I have videos that show you exactly what to do. So when people message me like, how do I do this? It's like, well, I tell you every day. How can you be asking me that? I literally say it every day. Like, what have you seen of mine that didn't say to do that? I don't understand. Like, like what? It's crazy to me. Do you think you can skip the carb stage if you've been whole foods based vegan for a year? Do you eat a lot of oil? Because whole foods can be coconut oil in people. They can have a lot of olive oil. So if you're eating a lot of fats and oils, you are seriously very patient. Yeah, I know. I know. And I could be more, but I'm learning to be better. But yeah, whole foods vegan could mean lots of fat. What do I think about the whole raw meat primal diet being promoted to the youth? I think parasites are smart enough to get that out there. Oh yeah, just eat nothing but meat. That is crazy. Insane. It's actually insane. That just shows how far away people are. Do you blink? I made a video about that actually. Not blinking is because of my internals are more still than most people. So I don't need to blink as much. Blinking is like a cleaning thing. So it's like there's more of a stillness in there. And do you know what's funny? I still recognize that I've got a lot of cleaning to do. This is what I'm saying, how far away people are. Like people, like when I say about clean, I say I'm cleaner. It doesn't mean I'm clean because I've got more to do. It's just that there's so much to do. You've got to recognize how much your body can hold in terms of mucus. It's crazy. Can I explain the Nowly Kriya? Yeah, I'll see if I can do it now. Hold on. So what you do, like you got a bit of bloat there, that's acid. You see that? Hold on. So you breathe all the air out of your body and then you suck in your gut and you push on your legs. I'll show you. And what that does is it massages your internal organs. So you'll see, if you learn how to do that, you'll see what to eat exactly because you'll see what blocks you up. What are you doing when you go out of frame? Just getting mucus out. Yeah. How do you make your core go sideways? It's called Nowly Kriya. Nowly Kriya. Do I have an opinion on babies getting vaccinated? Yes, I do have an opinion on that. I haven't eaten meat and eggs for a year now. Is the next step to go full fruit? No, you transition with carbs. Just because you've not eaten meat, you're probably still eating oils and fats. So you need to go carbohydrate only and then move over. Like carbohydrates over to fruits and living foods, then over to juices. Carbohydrates, bread, rice, pasta, potatoes, jam, honey, sugar, corn, vegetables, sweet potatoes, butternut squash, veggies, greens, or anything without fat in it, anything. There's a lot you can have, like pickles, jalapenos, all that stuff. Obviously keep your salt intake low, but a lot of people have problems coming off salt. They need to it's like coming off of drugs, coming off of salt. So a lot of people message me saying, oh, I felt funny and I had some salt and it fixed it. It's like, yeah, because it's like you're like withdrawing from it. After a while, you won't have it anymore. But for a time, there's like a funny period where you have to come off it. Omegas are needed for the brain. Yeah, that's what I mean. You just copy and paste and shit. Like, have you ever tried not having omegas and seen what happens? You just feel good. Like it's just like, that's what I mean. You just got that from Google. Oh, omegas are needed for the brain. Paul Saladino says that I need to eat dead bodies. Like, do you know what I mean? Just clean your body and you'll see exactly what I mean. Why do animals eat meat? Animals eat because people do. This is what you have to understand. Spiritually, this realm, the man, so you have God, then man, right? What the animals do is what we do. So if you're eating and killing, there's animals eating and killing, right? And I know this is going to go over a lot of people's heads, but the animals do what we do. The fact that there are animals here eating and killing is because humans are doing it. If you purify yourself, the carnivorous animals will leave. You have to understand this. Man is made in the image of God. Man has dominion over the earth. So if some entities can trick people into eating meat, then they're tricking them into creating a negative reality. So what you need to do is purify yourself and the world will change because it's a spiritual realm. That's going to go over a lot of people's heads. Any way to protect yourself from what they spray in the sky? Yeah, clean your body. The only solution ever is cleaning your body. If you get your body clean, get the toxins out, and I'm telling you, it is such a process. Like if you do it once, don't get yourself into a position where you have to do it again. That's what I've done. And the second time around, it's like please, like I just don't. I've done this. Do you know what I mean? Like, but it's my fault. I got myself in a position where I have to do it again, which is fine. Like, once you're done your body, can you clean? What's that? Once you've done your body cleaned, you just go back to fruit, kind of, yeah. But you eat like just mucusless food or light mucus food. It's different. Once you've got your body clean and got all that shit out, got all that stuff out that shouldn't be in there, then you can play with it a bit more and eat like mucusless meals. You've seen my mucusless cooked foods. You might have seen them anyway. I made a video about it. But like, there's stuff you can do. You don't have to just eat fruit. But while you're cleaning, fruit is how you do it. Fruit is the cleaner. It's like the jet wash. The transition has been easy. Yeah, it is easy if you eat carbs. That's what I'm trying to say. The transition is easy. Someone said, can I pay anybody's rent? Is that real? Or is that a scam? Fair play if that's real. Do you believe that cerebrospinal fluid is linked to God through your atlas? I think that if you get your body in alignment, everything will change and you'll get more spiritual, basically, because it's the misalignments and the blockages that stop you from being able to feel that, basically. Can you please save this live and post on your YouTube channel? Yes. The YouTube channel is called True Immortal. Please subscribe to that and I'll post all my lives there. One sec. Do I practice witchcraft? No. Witches practice witchcraft. I don't need to do that. If you're a magical being, you don't need to do that. The witches and the wizards and the warlocks here are not magical. That's why they have to do magic. But if you are magic, you don't have to do magic. Do you see what I mean? I just am. Like, strong consciousnesses, magical beings just are magic. There's just magic that happens around me as a passive skill. Witches and warlocks, they have to do magic. Do you see what I'm saying? They actually have to sit and do rituals and shit because they don't have inherent magic in them. So they want to be like us. And it's all a big secret, by the way. There's witches everywhere. This is what, like, your family probably, like, you're in your community, they're everywhere, but they will never tell you, and they're really good liars. Like, they're really, really good liars. They're everywhere. It's like a big secret society that you don't get to know about. Mangoes are way too high in sugar. Yeah, sugar's good though. Look, everyone wants to say juice is bad. Everyone wants to say salt is good. This is how confused everyone is. Salt is not good. Oh, someone's giving me a hat. I didn't know what was that about. Thank you if that's good. I don't know. It's just a random hat. Salt, not good. Oil, not good. Sugar, very good. Most people have these the other way around. Most people are like, yeah, you need salt and steak and eggs to like feed worms. That's what it does. That's what it does. That's literally what it does. So, like, do you want to do that? Do you want to feed worms? Do you want to have blockages in your body? Do you want to have mucus in your body? Do you want to have acid in your body? If you want those things, eat steak and eggs and salt. Explain it why sugar is good. Because, so this is the food. This is made of sugar. This is it. This was put on the earth by God for humans to eat. This is what we're supposed to have. This is electric alkaline food. This cleans you, hydrates you, connects you to God, connects you to the ether. It's literally alive. It's living water. It's H3O2. It's intelligent. It's consciousness. This is the highest form of vegetation. The highest, most intelligent vegetation that exists for the highest, most intelligent animal on the earth. It's just a symbiotic relationship. We're supposed to eat this. So when someone says, why is sugar bad? Well, this is sugar. Like, this is it. What do I think about mung bean sprouts? Yeah, sprouts are cool. Why not drink structured water? This is structured water. And someone just said too much salt or sugar is bad. You can't have too much sugar. Try it. I've done a kilo a day before of white sugar. You can't do too much. Try doing that with salt. Try having too much salt. If you put too much salt on your food, It's going to fuck you up. But if you put too much sugar on your food, you're just going to have more energy. Like, that's the thing. If something's truly good for you, you can't overdose on it. It's like when people say, oh, if I eat too much carbohydrates, will I get fat? No. If you're eating pure carbohydrate, you will never get fat. You will never put on weight. It's impossible to overeat carbohydrates. But if you eat fats and oils and meats, you can overdo that and it gets stuck in your body. But carbohydrates are so easy to process, and so are sugars, because this is the food you're supposed to be eating. That's why I say eat carbs. It moves you towards the ideal. If this is the answer, why would the people in control not want us to? Yeah, they don't. Like, this is why you don't see this in many places. Why is no one talking about this? Because, hold on. So someone said, oh, I want to hear you talk about esoteric information. Here you go. Get a juicer. This is esoteric information. You removed oils and salts, but it was hard. Yes. What type of mucus you got, bro? The fucking horrible kind. What's one thing that's become part of your routine that you couldn't live without now? This watermelon. It's the greatest. Do I eat the seed? I'm not eating it. I'm making juice out of it. It's just that simple. It is just that simple, yes. Not easy, because simple doesn't mean easy, but it is that simple. What juicer do I use? Look, I'll show you. I got it for £20. Look, it's just it's like a smaller one. But I'm making like 10 litres a day in this thing. It's amazing. It's just incredible. It really works really well. How do you get fruits that aren't bathed in chemicals? Look how thick the rind is on that, look. It's like a centimetre thick. You think there's chemicals in there. Whatever they spray on that, I'll just wash it off and like, there's no way. This is perfect. Oranges and watermelon are great. Oranges have a thick skin as well. Hold on, one sec. Do you get a small one so it's easier to travel with? I didn't think about that, but that is good for this, yeah. Do I juice the rind? No, I don't. Some people do. Someone said, is it okay to drink store-bought juice? Yes, you can drink pasteurized juice from the shop in the beginning while you're transitioning. The carbohydrate phase, don't worry about purity. Just eat bread, rice, potatoes, pasta, sauces. I was even eating ketchup, barbecue sauce, hot sauce, beans, like canned beans, everything. Like anything that I could find that didn't have fat in it. Like, that's how you do it. So when someone says, is it okay to drink this? I found it in the shop. Yes, like, recognize the process, just transition. And if you're coming from like processed food, really heavily processed food, you're gonna crave it sometimes. And what are you gonna do when that happens? Like, you're just gonna ignore it. Or you can eat carbohydrates. Like, you can get some sourdough bread and put ketchup on it. And that's delicious. Or hot sauce, something like that, just to satisfy that craving, but you're still not putting fats in your body. That's what the transition is. It's recognizing the emotional need for certain tastes and flavors as well. That's another one of the reasons. So there's so many benefits to doing the transition. If you just do this, you're going to sort of lose a part of yourself, unless you've transitioned properly. This makes you immortal. It's one of the things, yeah. Ketchup on bread, yeah, I like that. Barbecue sauce is better for me, but I was just saying, like, just sort of salsa sauce, whatever you want. Someone says it's normal to struggle socializing when cleaning your body. Yeah, because you start seeing all of culture. That's what it is. You start waking up for all of culture, start seeing it as all nonsense. Like, everyone's just out drinking alcohol, eating food. Like, what are all social interactions about? Or like 90% of them, drinking food and drink, alcohol and dinner. That's what it is. It's all designed so they get you in these social circles, right? They get you, like, you get a bunch of friends, you get in these social circles, and then everyone's like, oh, we want to meet up for drinks, we want to go to the pub, we want to have a dinner, let's go out for a dinner. And then the amount of messages that people send me saying stuff like, oh, I'd love to cleanse, but I have to go out for a work dinner once every 2 weeks, or I go out with my friends every now and then to this restaurant. It's like, well, that's how culture gets you. Like, how willing are you to be healthy? Are you willing to break away from the herd? That's what this is. That's why this is so uncommon, because it's quite a solitary process, because there's very few willing to do it at this time. That's why I talk about it every day. It's very important that you do this. The consequences of not doing this are so great that if you truly understood them, you would start right now. Like, it really is like that. How do you choose your next travel location? It just happens in the moment, honestly. Thoughts on carrot juice fasting? Yeah, carrot juice is cool. It's really sweet. I like carrot juice. It's really nice. But again, just don't be like, oh, just carrot juice. Do you know what I mean? Just have what naturally happens. Never force this. Don't force this. Like, obviously, there's a bit of struggle when starting a juice fast because eating is the most addictive thing in the world. But don't ever force it, you know? Ooh. Hold on. Have I previously undergone a carnivore diet? I've done keto before. I've done everything apart from carnivore. But I have done keto, yes. Yes, Mac 2R24. It will do that. Can I eat out once in a while? That's what I'm saying. Like, this is how willing are you to abandon culture? That's what this is. Like, do you want to be healthy or do you want to be part of that? There's your choice. Literally, it is like that. And then we'll make our own culture. We'll make a new one. This is a better one, trust me. Because you'll feel connected to God. And if you feel connected to God, then you will feel abundantly content with your life no matter what's happening. Doesn't matter what's happening. But you have to do this. You're already plant-based, but vegan, vegetarian meat's got salts and oils. Exactly. It's no different. That's why when people say, oh, I'm vegan now, should I just do a juice fast? Like, no, do the transition. Veganism, carbohydrates, the best thing ever. All the transition foods anyway, all the carbs, they're all vegan. There aren't any animal-based carbohydrates. All the carbohydrates are starches and sugars. So that's what you do. You get the starchy, sugary diet, drink a lot of coconut water and juice, and transition that way. Do I believe in astrology? No, I know about it though. I read Human Design, which is astrology. Do I believe in structured water being good for you? I know it is. I don't believe. Belief means you don't know. You either know or you don't know. If you say, I believe, you're saying you don't know. Have I ever been on the alkaline lifestyle? Is that a serious question? What does my tattoo say? Aren't we composed of the same elements as stars? Do I drink water? No. And are we composed of the same elements as stars? I don't know. Fundamentally, you're composed of the same elements as everything else. Fundamentally. But beyond that, I don't know like the science of it. Science is a religion, by the way. How often do I meditate? Never. All day, every day, and never. So like I'm always paying attention. You have to when you have when you deal with the stuff I deal with, you have to all day, every day. But I don't consciously sit down and close my eyes and meditate. I don't ever do that. Am I powerful? I guess yes. Yes, I am. Why don't I drink water? Well, because I recognize that it's no good. This is what you want to drink. Coconuts and fruits is how you do it. Do I believe in procreation for yourself? What do you mean? How do you know about the Atlas medical industry treatment? It's not a medical treatment. It's a very non-invasive process. One sec. How do I know about it? Because I've had it done for myself, obviously. Everything I speak about is from personal experience. I don't just spout some shit that I read somewhere, which a lot of people do. Everything I've ever read and learned about, I've gone and applied it to my life, and then I've got to the point where I can speak on it. So when I speak about something, it's because I've gone and done it. I have the experience, I know about it. So when I'm speaking about something, it's because I know about it. Why don't you drink water? Well, because it's not good. Like, you want to have structured water. Water holds memory. Think about the memory of tap water. It's recycled. It's been used as toilet water, everything. Like, it's recycled constantly. So when you're drinking fresh water, this is fresh. It replaces the old stagnant memory inside your body and fills you with sunshine and happiness and gives you connection to the ether and God, which is how we were originally designed. That's what this does. Don't drink regular water. Have fruits and coconuts. One sec. What fruits do you need to eat to get rid of mucus? Any fruit, but transition. Don't just force fruit. Eat as much fruit as you can, but eat carbohydrates, bread, rice, pasta, potatoes, everything like that. I keep saying it, but it's important. You have to transition. Abstinence involved in this. No, this is abundance. This is abundance. I'm not drinking this and forcing myself not to eat food like I had to the first time I did a juice fast. I've reached the point where this is the most desirable thing for me. So that's why I'm big on not forcing things. If I wanted to eat, I would. But I'm not, because this is better for me now. This is what I want most. There's no abstinence here. This is abundance. I'm having this because I want it. You understand you can structure using vortex. No, those machines. It's not the same thing. Structured by a machine or structured by God. Structured by a machine or structured by God, basically. There are your choices. Would you want to pass this information on to the future generation? Yeah, and I will. This information is for future generations. Thoughts on a watermelon fast? Quick. I've given those thoughts loads. Have you dived into any books about philosophical alchemy? No, but I don't read books. I don't want other people's information to store in mine. I've read about 5 books. I don't want that. All right? Other people have info. Like I said, I don't want to learn from other people. I just learn from God. When other people start telling me stuff, and my brain and me, like, I'm here. So when it comes to information, I'm here to teach things. That's how, like, if you want to listen or not, that's whatever. But I don't want other people to, like, teach me stuff. It doesn't land. I just get it from God. And the conversations I want to have with other people are either people asking for guidance or just like vibes. If you just want to, like, vibe out, play some games and talk in the Discord or whatever, then that's cool. But I don't want other people to try and teach me stuff. I can't hear it. I'm already learning from God. What kind of person teach me that God can't? It's like nothing. God is the number one. This person's higher than everyone. Take him in. Higher. I don't get higher, by the way. That wasn't me saying that. Is there anything you could teach another? What was that? Hold on. Got wet hands. Shouldn't touch the phone. Wet hands. Sorry, I lost that one. I can't touch the phone apparently. Like, it just glitched out when I touched it. I liked my own life. You understand you can structure filtered water using vortex. That's what I mean. What is it with people copying and pasting stuff? You're definitely a robot. Like, I already addressed it as well. It's like you can't substitute God with a machine. It doesn't work. Like, wow, to be fair, I'm using a juicer. But that's a good application of a thing, because you have to recognize the need for that much hydration, basically. Yeah, but like a machine that takes tap water and turns it into what? How are you, like, the water still holds memory. This is fresh water. This is real, living, fresh water from nature. Like, this has a freshness to it. This hasn't been recycled. It's been grown, like, it grew organically from a seed and then turned into this. What's the difference between acidic fruits and alkaline fruits? Yeah, there kind of is a difference, but even like orange is acidic, but it cleans you still. Like, it does turn alkaline in the body and it does pull acids out. So there's a thing where certain fruits digest and they still pull acids out, which is alkalinity. What's the talk about the mucus? Yeah, get mucus out. So mucus is a defense mechanism that your body has to foreign matter and foreign materials. But if you're eating the wrong food all day, you're just creating more and more of it, and it's just drying up. So that's what this juice fast and the cleaning and the fruits are all about. It's rehydrating that old mucus to get it out. And then you can replace the water inside your body and rejuvenate yourself. That's what it is. What is bad about meat? It creates acids, feeds parasites, you have to kill to get it, and it's high in fat and protein, which your body, all of those things are not ideal for your body. And food is consciousness. So if you're eating meat, what is the consciousness you're consuming? Think about that. Like, you have to recognize the spirituality of things, because all things are spirituality. Meat dulls you spiritually. If you eat nothing but meat, you're going to be very left-brained. Is it left-brained? The really logical brain. You're just going to think logically. Oh, meat, you won't think about the consciousness. You'll just be like, meat is this nutrient and vitamin K and all this shit. Like, you won't even think that there's an animal that had to fucking, do you know what I mean? Like, it won't even occur to a meat-eating person. Then when you go vegan, you start realizing, oh, that was horrible. But like, there'll be no getting through to someone who's thinking like that. Can you explain in depth if acidic fruits are good for you? They're not. It's like fruit still heals you. It's the liquid that you want. Like acidic fruits like orange still clean you. I did a 35-day orange juice fast. It still cleaned me profoundly. So even though orange is acidic, it cleaned my body. So all fruits are beautiful. They grow in nature and they're awesome. And it's up to you which ones you prefer. I find watermelon to be the best because it's the most hydrated and the best. But it's whatever you want to do. Thank you for your content. Enjoy your stuff. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, cool. No, people, that's exactly why we need to start planting female trees wherever we can. Yeah, that's the start. If you're into that, like if you want to help that way, like that is cool. Just imagine a world where every house had fruit trees in the garden. Like you wouldn't need to go to a supermarket ever because everyone would have fruit. Could you imagine, right? A community of people, everyone's got a house that they built out of like wood and it's a nice cool house. And then in the garden, they've got there's one person who's just got all banana trees in the garden. And then the neighbor is full of orange trees. And so the commerce would be, oh, okay, I grew these oranges. I will trade you these oranges for your bananas. Or do you know what I mean? Stuff like that. There wouldn't be a need for like capitalism or all this shit because your commerce would be the food you grew. And there would be like a banana person, an orange person, a watermelon person, and that would be the money because people just get money to pay for food anyway. So if you are growing your food, that can be your money. And then people will be doing creative things. And in return, like, because people doing creative things won't be growing fruit. So people doing creative things will be able to sell their art and all their creations for the fruit that some people are growing. So that would be the currency, I believe. It would work. That sounds like it would work, doesn't it? I think that's a beautiful way to live. Do I have any knowledge on mRNA fruits? What's that? Stop yapping, talking absolute common sense. Exactly. How dare I talk common sense? See, this is weird. Like, I will answer someone's question and then they'll keep copying and pasting their question even though I answered it. I address that. It's weird. Are you a robot? Even GMO better than none. It is, yeah. Where's my family? I'm here with God now. Any thoughts on tinnitus? Yeah. Clean your body and you'll see that it doesn't need to be there. Tinnitus doesn't need to be there. What else makes high-pitched ringing noises in your life? Where do I get my protein from? From this. This is what you need. There's protein in this. How's my day been? It's pretty good. It's like early. It's like I got up like 2 hours ago. And then I started doing this, making this. And now I'm talking to you though. But I think, yeah, what's wrong with some people in these comments? It's because when you're speaking truth, they will come in and they try and disrupt it. That's what they do. So they're like on the bad team, or some of them are paid to do it. Like they'll literally be paid to like try and disrupt these conversations. It's crazy, but it's true. And yes, it will be a good day. I'm going to end the live there, but thank you. I'm going to put this on my YouTube channel. So True Immortal YouTube, if you want to subscribe there as another platform to follow me on. But thank you, and I'll speak to everyone soon. Have a good day.